Yo, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Champ. We're back at it again with another one. This game is brought to you by Prime Gaming. As I'm doing the intro, I just realized that the camera's off. So just give me 1 second here. Bear with me. Yo, what up, YouTube? Okay, so basically, it's another month, another game. I'm here with you. This game is based on a pig farmer, I believe, who lives in like Kansas City, and his friend is trying to convince him to stick around. Pretty much. I don't want to ruin too much of the game. I want to actually like play it and figure it out on my own. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Just want to see a couple things. Can we do 1080 or no? Okay. Clearly we can't. Just gonna back. Just gonna say new game. Just gonna let the game tell me what to do. I don't wanna ruin it for myself or you guys. Ooh, that guy's flying down, bro. Slow down. What are you doing? Oh, top. Oh, please stop. Okay. Tell him I'm done. That's the first thing on this journal. Tell him I'm done. The confession.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Oh, afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just,
Yeah, just
you know,
rough.
done with this.
Done with what, bro? What did you do anyways? There's nothing that happened.
Okay.
Oh, also, sir.
You wanna...
I have the mic right in front of me, so you guys can hear me. Last time I heard a lot of good feedback and a lot of bad feedback. Bad, as in like joke. People were mainly joking. They're saying they couldn't hear me. But yeah, this is in front of my face now, bro. I can't get any closer than this. This is as close as it gets. I didn't get the question, so I'm just gonna say no.
No.
Suit yourself. So, you done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
What does it mean?
You know what it means.
Mine's made up, I'm afraid.
Doesn't work like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Well, you are welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over.
I'm down.
Come on.
Trying to buy me some sandwich too, bro. Kinda hungry. Come on, dog. Just woke up. This guy shows up to my house. Telling, oh, wow. Why don't you invite yourself in anyways? To breakfast.
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
I don't even know who Sadie is, but you know what? I'm gonna go
Sadie
for it.
always liked peppers, though, so
Sadie, sorry.
I
It's not
put
even
up
Sadie.
with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of '78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back home. Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy
Kinda
was trying
hungry,
to help me
fam.
solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you.
I thought Jimmy could help. I'm just gonna say yes.
Well, I may have been a little tipsy,
I drove you home that night.
as you're so fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other. So
Can't take his
he
food?
called up
Yeah.
Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Every time you visit,
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
Yeah.
It's good bacon.
But there's nothing on that plate but eggs, fam. It's not even eggs. It looks like mashed potatoes to begin with.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle, American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
I'm an old man.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. The other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe
That's
that?
cap, bro. That's cap.
Not particularly.
Nah, bro.
And cows, I get. Cows are dumb. They're afraid of those, those metal bars in the ground.
I don't even know what either one of those options are. What's a cattle grid?
Cattle grid.
Cattle grids, huh?
Yep.
Well, my point is, cows are dumb. Pigs, I read, are smart.
And you read that in the paper.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand, bro. Homie wants to quit, okay? His boy here doesn't want him to, okay? He's trying to convince him to chill and just kick back and just post up, okay? First of all, what are all these numbers, bro? What's 44? What's 39? I can't even click them. I'll straight out have to walk up to them. Okay. He literally just follows me, eh? Okay. Just trying to go to the back. He said we have to shovel some manure first. So I don't know what's that about. So the farm... Where are the homies at? Approaching scene 8. No, we don't want to go there. Definitely don't want to go there. These are goats. Ah, I see. Shovel.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Manure.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Mm-hmm. Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you. Personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
You went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. At a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling. Magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this, moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a camera.
What's up,
Talked to them,
dog?
let me help with the press, keeping them safe and all
What's up,
that.
dog? Come
So
here.
I did.
Yeah, well,
And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in
Yo,
a
stream, I
different
got-
way.
random
You
guest.
We
Showing
pulled
up.
out a Nam, didn't we?
What's up?
And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
Milk the goats, feed the horse. Duh. Okay, we gotta go to the goats. I remember where the goatsies are. The buzzles are. Buzzles are hiding over here.
You know, back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, well, it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens
Yes,
and
you too.
cows.
My
You got
homie's
goats.
needing
Is
some
that,
attention. For some
judgment
reason.
I
What's
hear?
going on, bro?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just gonna look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I don't like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
Oh, hey, really? I've always wanted to try that.
Well, here's your chance. My goats are smart. They know what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are. Come on.
Bro, they
I'd
go
help
literally
take their
just pulled up
positions
for him
like
to just
you
milk him
should.
like that.
Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Not very comfortable.
Suppose not. Yeah. Now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you got to do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Well, can't make everybody happy.
Damn.
Better than ending up shot.
Bro, this homie's not gonna run out of milk, I can tell you that. What does he shoot him?
Hey!
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
I usually get to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could.
Damn.
Well, that does it for the goats.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
Damn. I gotta feed the horse. Pull up, fam. The horse are all over there. Bro, it's so awkward. He doesn't talk right now. And shook. Yo, this horse is looking
Don't you
kind
want
of
a tractor?
thick, fam.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
Facts.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You know you haven't got a
I'm
saddle
gonna hit you in
for
the
'em,
head
so
with
you
this
don't
apple if
ride
I
'em.
could, bro.
There's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really. Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you going to say something?
One day.
One day, huh?
One
That's
day,
how it's gonna
maybe
be,
this
bro.
fella will
One day.
understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Suit yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Oof. Horses give me the willies.
Can't see why.
I'm confused as what I have to do because the next thing is throw horseshoes. It's not letting me do that. I'm right here beside the horseshoe. It's not letting me do none. Supposed to do. So no, it's not doing none. Yeah, there you go. The horseshoes. Like,
Why horseshoe?
What do you mean?
It just seems, I don't know, quaint.
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls,
1992, bro. I wasn't even
restaurants,
born when this
clubs,
came.
whatever.
When this game was being built.
I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Stimulation.
So you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book? Develop photos you took for yourself? Go fly fishing?
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
That's lonely, too.
You could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but I got home. It was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. and I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But,
Yeah,
most of us were
I
farm
literally got a
folk.
wreck. I look.
Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us, that's pretty high society.
Enough.
The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that
Enough
passed
on
to
them,
Gary
man.
after his mom died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the
Giftem ki
school,
enough on
but
them. Dafür die.
he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Man, yet when I came home, there she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it 1 year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Oh, I won. Guess this city slicker's still got it. What's next? I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Got a light?
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them.
Slam
I
cola.
fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Unbearably good root beer. You got root beer. You got any hobbies? Lucky you wanna ask me something. Ask me, bro. Ask me. What's up?
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
I like a good soda pop.
And the jump from that to having a bunch of machines in a blacked out shed?
I used to work at the town library after school, and somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereabouts. Anyways, it was cantankerous, as these things tended to be, especially back then, and Mrs. Olson. She was the librarian at the time. Knew I was handy, asked me to fix it.
And you've been fixing pop machines ever since?
Not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until after some time I got back from overseas and I was at this junkyard and I saw a Kruger Schmidt. And
A what?
a Kruger Schmidt. Yeah, jumble the words, I know, probably French or something.
It sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought her to this here shed and got to work. Fixed her up real nice,
Then what?
Had myself a nice pop. And then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
But why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know, soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't
making
need
me
to
cry, bro.
I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness?
I'm just joking.
I don't know what she was talking
I've never
about.
played a game like this where I had to like
Cry never felt
sit
weak to
around
me.
and let
That's
them
just not
talk
how
so I can do
am.
things. It's my first time.
I can't remember the last time I cried.
So just bear with me.
Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one.
It's almost
Dogs
like
are
watching
good.
a movie.
Innocent.
But I get to like
Dogs' eyes
take part in the
always
movie.
moving
I would say.
Yeah. But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or
This thing
why,
has
but
12
it's
ounces in it.
healing.
And it's
a
full
healing
of
thing. That's why a man's got to
sulfuric
have a
acid, bro. It's
hobby.
not good for you.
Sorry, guy.
No,
500 calories
No,
for a
it's
can? Sheesh.
I figured, I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, yeah. Looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab
Bro, give it
yourself
to
a
me.
nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
There's no next. There's nothing else on that.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
Who the hell's this guy?
Thought they
Who
all
let
died.
you in, bro?
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat 'em, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts have died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees. Snuffed out practically overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
I thought West Virginia was coal country.
And logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here, making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Seems lonely.
Well, it is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him, and he looks
So
after
he keeps
me.
touching his thigh. It makes me feel like he's uncomfortable having this conversation with these guys. I don't
Sadie
know.
and I,
I would like to wipe
Being
that smile
very
off his face, though. He's looking kind of extra happy for no reason.
Brody's
He's talking
grave
about
was
some
enough
sad
for
stuff
me.
here. So
But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
bro,
Be
moral of the
wary
story is
about siders.
don't cut the tree
Heck no.
and screw that
There are
Asian fungi.
trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
I'm saying
All these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
Come
But
on,
you
dog.
did make a point of it.
You
I
were.
didn't do that.
But then he caught you in the action. You're like,
It's a
"Oh, I'm
part
trying
of
to
me
teach you."
is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years.
Yo, this homie's stretching. Like he's doing the most, bro. He's not having this combo. He's kind of bored of it.
I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day I just...
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hmm?
Damn, kick the homie off.
Hey,
What's going on, bro?
hey,
What's up?
look. Look at me.
I'm looking dead into your eyes, fam.
Thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Well, the time my demise is sight, someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
I don't know. The journal's still not saying much.
The garage, huh?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
Couldn't really say why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that.
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
Oh,
I like this point of view, you know?
There's a
It's
charm
like
to
looking
it.
up to me.
But she won't run.
It's kind of getting inspired by me, you know?
Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious?
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light? My eyes aren't what they were.
Yep, sure thing.
Thank you.
Saul's a good kid.
What's that?
Saul was a good kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise
Never?
in my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was
I think this guy was
too
capping
soft.
about knowing about this truck
Then he
because
got older,
he
graduated
hasn't
college,
touched nothing.
Really came into his own.
Top it off, I want to grab the
Eager,
wrench. You didn't even need the
more
wrench.
capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Great capper, if you ask me.
His age ones.
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh,
Billy.
he's fine, I guess.
I hope it's not Billy the Eilish.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32.
This guy straight up
as
sounds
of
like Morgan
September.
Walker.
Roy would have been about his age.
Right.
Wow. What's this
No
about you
way
and
it
Bill?
wasn't last
You
night.
don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Toe-headed little guy? Always friendly and outgoing.
Yo, Morgan, hit me up, bro.
At Bill?
I can be your
It's,
backup singer.
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question? What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Yeah.
Chuck's farm.
What airplanes, bro?
Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
No kidding.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
I don't have any idea what a B-36 is.
Well,
I'm
a
literally going to Google it right now.
B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest America ever had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
Oh,
so
damn.
why does
He
Chuck
wasn't
have one in
kidding.
his
It's actually
backyard,
true.
plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
It's literally a plane.
Okay. Wires loose here.
Where?
Right there.
His
So,
farmer
What do you
neighbor.
say?
Oh my god, bro. He can fit this on his lawn? Like,
Dead navigator
Damn, bro.
came to him in a dream.
these guys are rich.
What?
It's called a
Dead
peacemaker.
navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Well, I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe.
Pretty much.
Can you think of a better place for him to be?
No.
Well, want to try running it?
Sure.
All right.
One more time.
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet. Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He always wanted one of these.
Where is he now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
Good
Bro,
kid.
this is such a messed up
Angry.
topic.
Well,
Just
Maybe
game is so
he's
random.
back.
Like, it told me it's a farmer in
Think of
Kansas
giving
City
him
who
the
wants to
car.
quit his job, but
Thanks
all of
for
a sudden
service.
they're talking about military. They're talking
Thanks,
about
fine.
different countries.
I've
Like,
always seen more hurt than anything.
doesn't seem.
Deserves better than that old.
I don't know,
piece
man.
of his.
It didn't say it's like a.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
It didn't say
Where to
It's a
then?
game where you talk about like politics and this and that. You guys talking about like bomber planes, like it's so random, it's so vague. Like, why are we talking about that? And now, of course, now he's gonna start banging things out. Super
Shotguns, huh?
Americanized.
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like shotguns myself.
Well, I actually murked that one
guys
hand,
do
bro.
those.
He's not even using his
Oh,
other
yeah?
hand.
What's your favorite?
I didn't even aim,
Big
fam.
slab-sided ones. They have a charisma.
Hold that.
What about you?
I'll pop him in the head.
Nothing
I
special,
can't pop
really.
him in the head.
357s when I can. But this is a shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could
popping
shoot
that
some
from?
skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Feel to shoot this way.
Oh, bro, I don't need to. I don't even need to aim. Look at this. Okay, no, I do have to aim somewhat.
Name a father that could.
Okay.
So, how do we do this? Who's going first?
You can go first.
All right, then. This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Oh, sure they do. Like peanut butter and dangerous chocolate.
You didn't reload it, fam.
Next
Come
time.
on, bro.
Trust me, next time.
And there isn't gonna be a next time.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
I've tried. I keep trying to. No, there is no time. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent, kaput.
And it's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
Dude, you not
never
shot it
listened
because
to
you
a
won like
word I've
5
said.
5 to 6
I've
times.
been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons.
Your reasons are good.
But they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
Yeah, walk into your car with a shotty cuss. Let's go. Nah, I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. Say goodbye. Alright, here we go.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So
Huh.
sell the farm. Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
What?
Do you believe in hell?
Damn.
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
This is crazy, bro.
I didn't ask if you were
Where we going
scared.
with this
I
topic,
asked
though?
if you believe.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Like, Prime Gaming, I love it and all. You guys hype me up. You're like, yo, where's the next video, bro? Where's the next video? This is why I don't pull up to YouTube. Because, like, I have to do certain things in a certain way. I can't play the games I want to play because obviously it's not going to
Buy
bring
your
me
way into heaven.
more of you guys.
I can't take back.
Come
what
and
I've
check
done.
out my nonsense content. But, like,
What I can do is do something.
I'm so
nice.
out of it with this game right now. Like, there's
wanna
so
see
much
it again.
talking, so little to do, and
That's
the
all.
story is not interesting. I'm sorry, it's not
just wanna
interesting
see her
one bit.
again.
Like, the guy's just yapping
I
about
figure
his life.
I'll do one right thing with my life, just one thing.
Anyways,
Maybe I'll get to see her again.
he's like so sad.
One
It's
more
like,
time.
This is your
imagine like a kid in elementary school
It
wants to
is.
play this game, or like a kid in like
How do you know? How do you know if any of this
mid
is
school
true?
wants to play this game.
I don't know.
How
I
how
got
are
the
you
notion,
planning on
and the
keeping their
notion's
focus
got
and
me.
attention on this game? Like, I'm a 27-year-old. I'm hardly
Least I
willing
can
to
do
give
is,
attention to this game, knowing
Adios.
Just like that.
that I have to
What else is there to
listen to this like guy talk and whatever. Like a kid, in my opinion,
All right then.
is not gonna know what the hell they're talking about in the first place.
Have it your way. I'll be back this evening.
All right, bro. You
You
come back.
get
We'll
it
see
back
if you're
to
still
me.
here. Off you go now.
Whatever you gotta do.
No worries.
Leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Adios. So that's it. I think the game is done, guys. That's 45 minutes. I'll be very happy if it was a short game just like that. It's just finished. I'll be so happy, but no. There's more to it. What do we gotta do now? We gotta check on the horse, catch the fish, call the boy, call the neighbor. Yeah. Let's call the boy.
Come on, pick up. Please pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't...
Should you do dishes one? You can only open that one. Huh?
Hello?
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you.
I straight up hung up on her face, bro.
Yeah, Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right? I'm going to be out of town for a few days. I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, that kind of thing. Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Yo, YouTube. I'm so sorry, bro. I don't have time for this. This game is so plain boring. It's so boring, bro. Adios, indeed, brother. Adios. Like, it's just like, yeah. Anyways, you can catch this game on Prime Gaming. You can catch it right here, bro. You pull up, you install it, you can play it. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching the nonsense of a video and the gameplay. Yo, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. Next video is brought to you by whenever I get time to make another video.